Hello everybody, it's William. Welcome to my channel. My name is William Jamming. So if you stumble upon my channel, don't close this video. I really need your help here. I'm recently got unemployed, and this channel, as you guys can see, might be the only source of revenue that I will get, and I need to put bread and milk on my table for me and my kids. It really helped me a lot if you subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumb up. Right, I update video every day, and I got all sort of technology, M development, app development, game development, AR, VR, fun stuff. Without further ado, let's get started. So we're watching a series video about iOS introduction and using Swift UI, of course. And we previously talked about the frame and the usage of frame is a lot, especially if you reference that in another view. Okay, so we got this frame demo view, and as you guys can see, we can plug essentially we can plug all this anywhere. And let me just use this as a dummy data so you guys can see what is going on. So for example, I can say that let me just use a cyan, just not so bright color. Okay, and let's go back to content view. Once you change the color of it, you can change every thing here. Okay, and let's change it to, say you want to plug in some ad to your app, and you can just say this will be some I don't know, some advertisement. So what I'm going to do is to change the text to ad. Buy something. Buy something. Something like that. Okay, and then let's go back here. Once you change it, everything that you plug in your app will be at buy something. Okay, so and what is more interesting is that you can sort of treat this area as as a button, and you can add in your custom gesture on it. So if you don't know what a gesture is, let me quickly demonstrate that for you. Gesture is a way that you can interact with your app. Okay, so say you can using the tab gesture to switch it on or off. You can use a click and drag gesture to adjust the volume, and you can use the tab gesture to enter a certain area and exit it. You can use the gesture of a tap and hold and drag to scroll it up and down. You can use gesture to all sort of a thing that you use your thumb or multiple fingers to interact with your app. That's called gestures. And iOS already give us a lot of gesture that's pre-installed, and essentially it's a great way to add more interactivity to your app. And I think I already discussed the gesture, especially in our augmented reality development, because you rely heavily on gesture to interact with the virtual object, the virtual entity. If you're interested in virtual reality and augmented reality and iOS development, I already got that tutorial playlist totally for free. Just tap, and if you think you like it, please subscribe. Okay, so enough about advertisements. Okay, so let's add some gesture to the advertisement so you guys can see how versatile it is. Okay, so for example, if I'd like to add some functionality to this advertisement, I can say if you say even you don't want to tap it, you just want to change the volume, but you tap something here, and I earn revenue. Okay, so this is not recommended to add so many advertisements here. It's annoyance for the user, and I don't believe Apple will allow you to do that because it's really messy. But hey, I just pretend I'm a really malicious developer here, and just want to put some demonstration to extreme so you guys can better understand it and memorize that. I think I read the research somewhere saying that if you learn something, you need to, if you want to memorize something, you need to, sort of to extract extra, how do you say that? Extricate, extravagate. Let me just search it. Extricate. Extragated. How to exaggerated. Sorry about that. English is not my mother tongue. Sometimes I got tongue twister. Yeah. So exaggerated is sort of exaggerated the concept in order to memorize it better. So hey, I just pretend I'm a really really bad developer and I'd like to earn a lot of ad revenue. But in fact, I earn zero revenue because I haven't reached the monetization hurdle yet at YouTube. So yeah, subscribe. Okay, so yeah, let's go back. So I like to put this maliciously, just pretend. Yeah, I'm really bad developer. So if you adjust the volume and you accidentally click this ad, and I earn revenue. So I like to get the gesture as a tab gesture, and I'm going to put it here. Okay, remember it's just a frame. It's just a edge stack, and inside we just got text, and we set a certain frame to infinity of this edge stack. Okay, right. Let's go back here, and let's add some gesture to play around with this. So gesture, and then you can getting the typing the gesture. So the gesture I'd like to get hold of is tab. Okay, so if you want to change it, change the volume, you're going to tab it and hold it and drag it. But what if you tab here and then you tab that, right? So yeah, so let's do the tab gesture. Just demonstration. I won't design app this way. It's not too ethical to do that. Okay, and here is the option that you can pass in. So for example, you like so for example, if there is a say exit thing that you don't want users to exit quickly, or maybe some options that that users that tap it, but they don't intend to exit it. So you sometimes you need to make sure the user really want to get out of the view. So you might want the user to tap multiple times. So we can add an argument of accounts and say, yeah, unless you really want to click in the ad. Yeah, so there's just some scenario. Unless the user really want to click in the ad, they won't be able to just see it by mistap it. So you can count it. Okay. So by default, I think this is just a 1. So you tap it and you just so carry out to execute something. But right now I'm going to set it to 2. So I'm not so bad at all after all. I don't want the user to mistap it to the app. Okay. And so yeah, I think we are finished with the gesture. And what is more important is that when the gesture actually ends, we're going to do something. So I'm going to dots, and I'm going to say, yeah, I think it's here. So here. So what I'm going to do is to dots. If the gesture actually ends, I'm going to execute a certain action. And end gesture, tab gesture, add an action to perform when the gesture ends. So I'm going to put end an action. The action, you can do whatever you like. So for example, you can say jump to another view, maybe some API or maybe some specified format that a certain certain client that want to do advertisements in your app provide, or maybe I carry out jump, call another app, some all sort of thing that you can imagine. You can use gesture to do that, but what I'm trying to do is just to quickly test it out, because if you don't add anything, you won't be able to test this. So in order to debug this, I'm just going to add a certain thing, add a specific thing, and let me just stay blank, and let's just print this out. So pretty straightforward. Just print you have tapped double P the ads. Okay, you have tapped the ad. Hooray, you earn money. And let me add some $sign coming. Okay, so yeah, so once you finish the print, and I think we can test this. Remember, we only add gesture at the first advertisement, so it won't affect any other. But if you change the frame demo view here, you're going to change every places when you reference the frame demo view. Okay, so in order to test this, I'm going to select a simulator, just the Pro Max version of it, and tap build, because yeah, you can't possibly get the console here. So in order to, yeah, sometimes the preview view does not give you full functionality. Sometimes it even gives you some error, and I believe the simulator is the best way if you have the RAM or have the time to do that. Okay, so if you tap anywhere else, it won't give you anything, any interaction. You won't get any. And if you tap here, hopefully you can get, yeah, some text printing out. Remember, you got this text when I tap twice. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, I think I need to do that quickly. 1, 2. Yeah, but yeah, I think that's because I already done that. So let me just rerun that, because you can't see the number increasing. So let's do that again. Okay, so tap here, tap here, type here. We don't got anything printed out because we haven't added gesture yet. Tap here, 1, 2, and yeah, 1, 2. Yeah, I think I need to tap quickly. Okay, you have tapped ads and money, and tap 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. It never shows. Okay, 1, 2, it shows up. So you need to type 2 times, type twice, in order to show that. Yeah, that's how versatile this gesture it can be, and yeah, sometimes you can even say if you are designing a gaming application that you got a lot of controller that are floating above the playing screen, and you don't, but because you know, when playing a game, you might miss the tab on some part of the, say, the system settings. You don't want to adjust the volume while you are in a big boss fight, and so you can use this to increase the tab and count, so the client won't complain about the mistap. Okay, so yeah, that's a quick way of adding gestures to it, and how to embed this frame, edge stack thing to parts of your app, and yeah, and I think all that including in a navigation view and a form. Okay, so yeah, I think that's already pretty long for this video, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I update video every day, and if you think my videos help you at least a little bit, please give me a thumb up. Okay, see you next time. Bye.